now to number 4, we have 4 and 1/8 minus 3 and 3/4, all divided by 1 and 1/7. First thing I'm going to do is to rewrite my problem. So this is going to be 4 and 1/8 minus 3 and 3/4. And because this is the numerator, I'm going to put it in a bracket, put this division sign at the side, divide by 1 and 1/7. Next thing, I'm going to convert all the mixed numbers to improper fraction. So 4 times 8, that's going to be 32, plus 1, that's going to be 33/8, minus 4 times 3, that's 12, plus 3, that's going to be 15, all over 4. Now, I'm going to keep my division sign, convert this fraction, so 7 times 1, that's 7, plus 1, that's going to give me 8/7. So at this stage, I'm going to simplify what's inside of the bracket. Note here that for me to simplify what's inside of the bracket, both denominator has to be the same. Now I have 8 here, and I want this denominator to be 8. So which number can I multiply both denominator and numerator by so that I get 8 here? I can multiply 4 by 2, and I can multiply this numerator by 2 as well. So now what I'm going to have here, I'm going to have my 33/8 minus 15 times 2, that's going to be 30, over 4 times 2, that's going to be 8, divided by 8/7. Note here that both denominators are the same, so I'm going to keep my denominator of 8 and just simply subtract the numerators. So 33 minus 30, that's going to leave me back with 3, divided by 8/7. Now, the division rule applies, so I'm going to keep the first fraction, which is 3/8, change my division sign to multiplication, and invert the last fraction, so this becomes 7/8. Now, what I'm going to do, can anything be reduced? No, so I'm going to multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 3 times 7, that's going to be 21, over 8 times 8, that's going to be 64. And that is our final answer there. So now to number 5. Number 5, what we have is 1 and 1/2 times 3/5, all divided by 3 and 1/2. So I'm going to rewrite my question. So I'm going to have 1/2 multiplied by 3/5, right? All of that in a bracket because it's a numerator. Put this division sign at the side, so it's going to be divided by 3 and 1/2, right? So I'm going to combine what's inside of the bracket first. So this is going to be 1 times 3, that's going to be 3, over 2 times 5, that's going to be 10, divided by, I'm just going to convert this mixed number to improper fraction. So 2 times 3, that's going to be 6, plus 1, that's going to be 7/2. At this stage, what I'm going to do is to keep my first fraction, which is 3/10, change the division sign to multiplication sign, and invert the last fraction, so this becomes 2/7. Can anything be reduced? Yes, I have a 2 here, I have 10 here, so 2 into 2, that's 1, and 2 into 10, that's going to be 5. So we have 3/5 left here, and we have 1/7 left here. So all we're going to do is to multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So 3 times 1, that's going to be 3, and 5 times 7, that's going to be 35. So our final answer is going to be 30. It's going to be 3 over 35. Now to our final question. So number 6, we're given 1 and 1 over 3 minus 3 and 5 over 6 divided by 5 and 1 over 9. Now, whenever you get a problem like this, it means that you must always do division first over subtraction. So what you are going to do, you are going to introduce a bracket to this problem. So you're going to put a bracket here, because the order of operation says division comes before multiplication and subtraction and addition, right? So what I'm going to do now, I am going to change all the mixed numbers to improper fraction. So 3 times 1, that's 3, plus 1, that's going to be 4 over 3 minus bracket 6 times 3, that's going to be 18, plus 5, that's going to be 23 over 6 divided by 9 times 5, that's 45, plus 1, that's going to be 46, all over 9. Now I'm going to keep the first part of my question, which is 4 over 3 minus, and I'm going to simplify what's inside of the bracket. So how do you divide two fractions? You keep the first fraction, so I'm going to keep the 23 over 6, change the division sign to multiplication, and invert the last fraction, so this becomes 9 over 46. Can anything be reduced? Yes. Note here, 26 can go into itself 1, and 26 can go into 46 2 times. Note you have 6 and you have 9. Both of them can be divided by 3. So 3 into 6, that's going to be 2, and 3 into 9, that's going to be 3. So I'm going to keep the first part of my fraction, which is 4 over 3 minus, what I'm left back with here inside of the bracket is 1 over 2 and 3 over 2. So what I'm going to do is to multiply numerator by numerator. So 1 times 3, that's going to give me 3, over 2 times 2, that's going to give me 4. So now I have these two fractions to subtract, which is 4 over 3 minus 3 over 4. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply the first fraction by the second fraction denominator. So I'm going to multiply this fraction by 4, and I'm going to multiply the denominator by 4 as well. And I'm going to do the same thing to this fraction. I'm going to multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So I'm going to multiply the numerator by 3 and the denominator by 3. What it does, it's going to help me to create an equivalent fraction. So 4 times 4, that's going to be 16, over 3 fourths, that's going to be 12, minus 3 times 3, that's going to be 9, over 4 threes, that's going to be 12. So now both fractions are from the same family, so I can just simply subtract the numerators. So my final answer is going to be, keep my 12, which is the common denominator, and 16 minus 9 is going to leave me back with 7. So my final answer is just 7 over 12.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.